participating in.
What do you think about what just happened, sir?
I think it's a disgrace. These kids out down here and these older people like her ought to know better, and they ought to be taught better in our schools. This is a disgrace, and to anybody that's ever seen anything.
They're not Russian.
I'm trying to keep up with my son.
What do you think about Pastor Jones's rights to march unobstructed?
That's the first principle. The First Amendment is what and it is up to what the police just did to protect him, not to stop him. That's their job, to protect him, because that's what the Constitution says. Defend and protect the Constitution, starting with the number one, which is freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Now what they're telling you is that he doesn't have those rights because they've already barred him off certain places.
You feel the police were complicit in stopping his march?
I feel that it should be up on Eric Holder and the President of the United States to come in here and protect constitutional rights and stop this nonsense about somebody's civil rights. Nobody's civil rights have more standing than constitutional rights. It is nobody's civil right to take my constitutional right of First Amendment.
And you feel he was denied his constitutional rights here today?
Yeah, you seen it. They wouldn't let him speak. They wouldn't let him march. They wouldn't let him assemble. They would not allow him to exercise his God-given rights under the Constitution of the United States.
You feel like the police protected him adequately?
No. And that's why I'm calling on Eric Holder to come down here and investigate the Dearborn Police Department, because they are not protecting constitutional rights.
You think the police have been compromised by politics?
The whole country has been compromised by politics. It's not just here, but you see a selective enforcement of rights under this White House and under this Attorney General, Eric Holder. It's his job to come here and protect people's constitutional rights. He goes all over the country whenever somebody violates somebody's civil rights, but he won't come anywhere to protect constitutional rights.
Does this remind you of the marches in Selma where the police work on the side?
It's exactly what it is. You know, and
people work on the sides of the white supremacists?
Yes, and the people are doing just like they did in Selma. They're protecting the bigots and the anti-constitutionalists. And this is what you see right here, and this is what's going to keep happening until somebody understands that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land, not somebody's civil rights that was passed by some Congress looking for votes.
You feel like it's mob rule here today?
It is mob rule. This is exactly what it is. And that's what democracy is about. Democracy is a mob rule. It's a tool of the mob rule. And that's what you've seen. A mob down here, a heckler's veto of a person's constitutional rights in the name of civil rights.
Do you believe today was a disgrace?
It was more than a disgrace. It was a miscarriage of anything that could be construed as constitutional authority and constitutional protections. That's what the job of the police is to protect Constitution. First Amendment is there not to protect what you and I like. It's there to protect somebody saying something you don't like. What do I need for you to protect me when I say, oh, everything is nice, everything is good? When somebody sees, somebody sees the police and say that they are doing something wrong, you know, people they'll join in. And so the thing is that when you protect constitutional rights, you understand, it's always has been to protect what you don't like.
You think there's something wrong here in Dearborn?
Yes, that's why I say I'm calling on Eric Holder to come down here and investigate a violation of constitutional rights, not civil rights. And this is not the first time. They put people in jail down here for just passing out religious information. They put them in jail. They put Terry Jones in jail because he come down here, and they put him in jail. So, and then barred him from being on the street over there in front of the mosque. Now, how can you bar somebody in this country from going where he wants to go, assembling where he wants to assemble? Those are all constitutionally protected rights, and this government here in Dearborn has violated them, and they violated them bad. It's up to Eric Holder, the Attorney General, and it's up to Barack Obama to come down here and do what they've done in all these other states where they come and supervise these police departments. I'm calling on them to do that. Come down here and investigate this department.
What's your name?
My name is Phil Stargell.
Phil?
Yep, Phil Stargell.
Where are you from?
I'm from Westland. I live in Westland.
Okay.
Let me give you a...
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.